Matt Barrows had this little note today on Twitter. He says it's not looking like the 49ers will be the Jaguars' opponent in London this year. The team already has a pretty wicked East Coast schedule, and sending them another 3,000 miles eastward would be tough. Schedule is supposed to be released later on this week. Do you have any insights as to the 49ers and their next trip to London? Is that do you think we're going to see that this year, or is Matt onto something there?
So I still think it's a possibility because the reason I think it's a possibility, the 49ers were given the UK marketing rights, and they can exploit those without having to give up a home game by playing the Jags at Wembley. Now, I do know that the 49ers are due to play over London in the next 2 to 3 seasons as a home team, so they can double the amount of exploitation of the UK marketing if they go over and play the Jags. So I think the Jags game is primed to be a 49ers Jags game. Regardless of what Matt has said, I understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
But we still need to travel to Jacksonville anyway, cross country. And yeah, it's an extra 3,000 mile. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference.
I would love to see it. It would be awesome to see the Niners in London. They last played there, I believe, 2013. Yeah. There you go. And it was against Jacksonville.
It was.
And I remember I think it was at Showtime or something. He did a kind of like a Hard Knocks type documentary that week on the 49ers. And we got footage of Dante Whitner being afraid of a bee at practice. And you hear Justin, the Cowboy Smith, go, "Come on, man. I thought you were a big deal in Cleveland. You're afraid of a bumblebee?" I mean, it was just an awesome a live peek into 49er practice. But yeah, that was the last time the Niners were there. Yeah. And yet, how would you describe the international audience for the 49ers as it pertains to the UK? I mean, who are the most popular NFL teams in the UK in your opinion? Or is it clear?
Yes, it's clear. At the moment, it's the Patriots. The Patriots are the best followed team in the UK. That's because of the dominance they've had over the last 20 years. So it stands to reason that they're going to have a large fan base. The 49ers also have a large fan base. That's the Patriots, yeah.
Patriots, I got you.
And the 49ers also have a large fan base, and it tends to be a lot more like people my age, so approaching 50, who were able to watch them during the 80s, during the Team of the Decade years. So they've gone from having the biggest fan base to probably the third biggest fan base now. So you've got the Patriots, who are quite popular. The Jags are quite popular now because everybody's going to assume that if a team comes to London, it's going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars as a team based in London permanently. And then you've got the likes of the Packers are popular because of Aaron Rodgers.
Cowboys.
The Cowboys, yeah. The Seahawks became popular for a year or two in the early 2010s. But yeah, I mean, the 49ers, we've got a large fan base over in the UK. And we try and do our best to all get together for watch parties. And this year, hopefully, we'll have quite a few coming out for a game to participate in the gold mine.
Oh man, I would absolutely love to come out and check out London and watch the 49ers